Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hey, welcome back. We're moving up. We're dealing with that Farina chapter still. If for some reason you forgot by the end of last episode, which is possible if you're viewing these on a day-by-day basis. And if you are doing that, thank you. It's very nice of you to keep up with my work in such a way. Much love. But we're still dealing with it anyway, so no matter, even if you waited 24 hours, I'm still in the same fucking chapter. Oh god, he moves. Alright, that's terrifying. Okay, but he's unlikely to hit, and I'm not that scared of him. Maybe his stats just aren't that great. I kind of like that idea where you don't know if they're going to move or not, but if they do move, their stats are kind of worse, but it's hard to tell. So he misses Priscilla dearly. And the pirates are going to throw themselves at Hawkeye for a little bit, and Hawkeye's going to get some of the only experience he's probably going to get. Oh, these guys are coming up towards Florina. Ow, actually. So that pirate has a halberd, which is kind of hilarious imagining a pirate with a halberd. But halberds are, I've probably mentioned this before, they're good against mounted units, or horseback mounted units, I should say. And even though a Pegasus is a winged horse, the halberd, the halberd is not super effective against Pegasus knights, which is something they actually change in Awakening, where they sort of have dual types. Though I guess dual types were introduced in Sacred Stones, I think, where Great Knights are armored and on horseback. So I think like Armor Slayers and Horse Slayers work against Great Knights in Sacred Stones, which is the game that came out after this one. And in Fire Emblem Awakening, they expanded on that, so there's a bunch of dual types. So like there's the Great Knights, which are armored and horseback, and then there's Pegasus Knights, which are horseback and flying, and then there's Wyvern Riders, which are dragon and flying, and then Manicheets are just dragon, and then like Shapeshifters, which are beast, which is equivalent to the horseback one. So something that works against like they change it from Horse Slayer to Beast Killer, the lance. And it's as effective against a Cavalier as it is against one of the Shapeshifters. That's a really fun game. It's got a lot of interesting ideas in it, at the very least. Even though like the writing's mostly good, and then the characters are mostly good, and then some of the characters are bad enough that they dim my view of many other characters just by a nega halo. Anyway, I've probably talked about that before. Sane's chewing through these Cavaliers, just massacring them with his iron axe. Go him. I guess I'll have them use axes just because they're strong. Jesus Christ! Fucking phone. Why is that always a problem when I'm recording? I mean, it's not. Just with the recent Fire Emblem sessions, just a bunch of fucking phone calls and texts, and I'm like, shut the fuck up! Don't you know I'm on a schedule that I don't tell anyone about, and in fact don't have? That was a garbage level up for Hawkeye. Though, to change the subject wildly from phone calls, I don't actually know about Hawkeye's growths. I've used him once in my very first playthrough of Fire Emblem when I was using Marcus in Hawkeye, but not Pent, weirdly enough. I think I was using Urk, but I didn't level him up very much, and woof, what a nightmare to look back on. I guess that guy has the ranged magic spell, but who cares? Wow, Cavaliers are just pouring out of here. Hopefully we'll get some action down here. Maybe some more pirates, huh? Maybe some more of those, because these guys got the most boring job, because half of them just fucking left and went north to throw themselves on the axes of Sane and the swords of Raven, and that's a losing proposition if I've ever seen one, and I want the experience on these guys, so come on, pirates. Get your shit together to defeat the Huns. But yeah, that's, I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. Sane using axes. It's probably a good idea for Sane to use axes, I guess. God, what was I talking about? Oh, well, we'll see. How much experience does everyone have? So Kent could use some, Priscilla could use some. So we'll have Kent roll up and smackaroo this Pascal with his steel axe, getting him very low, but not quite to death. Dang it. Wish Kent hadn't got hit by that. I'm sure he'll be fine against the rest of the forces, but I just wanted him to not take damage there. So we'll have Priscilla burn Pascal to death. with fire, because she could A, use the experience, and B, use the weapon experience, because we do want her to get up to use thunder, because thunder is just a better spell than fire. It's got a little more crit, I think. Is that true in this game? Oh gosh, welcome to Is That Real? I don't actually know. The Tim Friend episode. Gosh, she's still so far away from that. Yeah, we'll have Raven move up, equip his steel axe, and Sane move up and keep his iron axe equipped. Yeah, I forgot that bishop had long range magic, though I guess I didn't know. But whatever. God, I don't even want to, like... Well, okay, I'll visit that. Oh, it's Carla. Hey, Carla's a person that we're not getting. She's the only person that I'm just like, fuck it, I don't want to get her. Because it's too much of a pain in the ass. It's the most ridiculous person. But she's talking about Carol, I guess. Carla. Oh, what? All right. Bizarre. She's like, I won't lend you my blade, but take this, something to upgrade Pegasus Knights. Carla is not a Pegasus Knight. She's a swordmaster, like Guy would be maybe if he was alive. But she and her brother are like these sort of famous swordmasters, whatever. But I don't really tend to use them. I think I get Harken more often. Anyway, to get Carla, you have to use Bartray. You have to use Bartray. And you have to level him up, promote him to a warrior, and then throw him into an arena in one of the final chapters of the game, and have him not kill or be killed by Carla. And that's insane. Like, so you have to have Bartray good enough to become a warrior, but not good enough to kill someone. Whoa, what? Like, what the fuck is that shit? Oh god, I've never fucking heard, like, and if it's in a different arena, then you don't get her. Like, if he's not a warrior, then I don't know if she even shows up. It's so stupid. Like, what a ridiculous recruitment requirement. In this game, I mean, alright, so in the predecessor to this game, Fire Emblem 6, there were a lot of pretty fucking bullshit recruitment requirements. But, like, one guy was an enemy that wouldn't join you in the chapter, but you had to keep him alive for the entire mission, and then he would join you afterwards. And that sucks, because he would still be, like, aggressive, throwing himself at you. It's dumb. But, or like some people that you could recruit, but they would show up in multiple chapters, and you have to talk to them 3 times, and they recruit on the 3rd time you talk to them, and they show up in 5 chapters. Like, it's fucking insane. But Fire Emblem 7, this one, is mostly better about that. But then there's Carla, and it's so ridiculous to get Carla. Like, why? Why would you do that, Fire Emblem 7? Why couldn't you make it easier? Like, Jesus. I guess it makes sense because, like, Carla is a fucking swordmaster, and you'd want to get her sort of late in the game, admittedly. And canonically, Bartray and Carla get married at the end of this game. Because that's sort of what makes one of the characters from Fire Emblem 6 happen, and interactions in that game happen. So you have to have them get together, but I don't know. I think it was a really kind of bullshit. I guess maybe it was more of intended as an Easter egg for fans of Fire Emblem 6 than it is like an actual thing for players of Fire Emblem 7. Because it's not like you need Carla to beat the game. It's not like she's that overwhelmingly powerful. I don't think she's that good at all, actually, if I'm remembering correctly. But it's still kind of like for a completionist, it's like Jesus Christ, I have to do what? I have to use who? Why would I do that? And there's no point. I don't like using Bartray because his speed is so bad. I think it starts at like 1 or some shit. It's just the worst. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 3. So I'm sure that when I do my fucking pick my unit for Hector hard mode, people will be like, oh yeah. If they watch Tim Friend, they'll be like, he's gonna fucking use fucking Bartray and Carla and Dorcas and Sarah, and he's gonna fucking love it. And I'm like, gonna be like, fuck you. So I'm considering just being like, no, I can't use Carla because it's too much of a pain in the wang. I don't want to use Bartray. But I mean, then what's the point of a pick my unit? I suppose it's sort of like to get you outside of your comfort zone, and that's what Tim Friend's all about. I don't know. It's meh. Oh, that crit! Look at him whip around that axe. Whip back that axe up. Ha 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 ha. So funny, Tim. This is the year 2016. So dumb. Let's... God, no one can kill this guy and get away with it. Let's have Legault try to kill this pseudo-boss down here. And we're getting pretty close to see if we can capture castles with anybody or if we have to use Hector. Oh, where the fuck is Farina? Isn't she supposed to turn it by like turn 3 or some shit? Maybe it's turn 5. I don't remember. But we'll have Legault kill this guy. Because I guess since there's 3 bosses, they're all kind of crap. But, you know, I'll take it. Or maybe I'm just that good. Unlikely. But that almost gets Legault up to capped out, which is a good thing I did that because it was an efficient use of experience, even though all these people will be capped out and then won't be able to do anything anyway. So, kind of dumb, actually. We'll have him use Thunder. Yeah. Bazow! Yeah, okay, Thunder does have more crit than Fire, and it does more damage, and I think it's almost as accurate. Like, it's a little less accurate than Fire, but at this point in the game, it's like, alright, well, you're gonna hit, because your skill's just that high. Okay, medium level from Urk. But we'll finish up the remnants of this turn next time on Tim Friend. See you then, everybody. Bye!